Hey everyone, Max Torsion here. I've got a fun legacy video for you today. With Edge of Eternities being out, everyone is talking about Tezzeret Cruel Captain. Most people are putting it into the dedicated artifact deck, like the One Ring Mystic Forge deck that you just kind of combo off between One Ring and make infinite mana and Fleshrakers and K-Command and win. This one is a slightly different combo. This is Bomberman, the classic legacy deck. Ariok Salvagers. Basically, you return LED over and over again to get infinite mana. You grow a Walking Ballista out of your graveyard and you win. You used to do it with a Spell Bomb, hence the name Bomberman, but Ballista's better. Now you can also do it with Fleshraker. If you have a Fleshraker in play, you can just, recur LED in each instance of it. Pings your opponent for one. Tezzeret Cruel Captain is really cool in this deck. Cool Captain, some might say. Because you can untap the Grim Monoliths you used to cast him. You can find any part of your combo. You can find Ballista or LED with it because it's mana value 1 or less, not the same restriction of Saga where you can't get XX spells. You can also find Chalice of the Void with Tezzeret, and also this is a really good Chalice deck because you have 8 Soul Lands with 4 Ancient Tomb and 4 City of Traders. So you're able to get Chalice of the Void for 1 down a lot of the time. This is also further supplemented by having 4 Lotus Petals. All in all, this deck is fairly weak to stuff like Null Rod, or at least it would be in theory. But again, Tezzeret does a great job at, ultimating quickly to win through that. You can also do things like just between Karn and Tezzeret, make beaters, or just beat down with Fleshraker and artifacts and big ballistas. Lots of ways to actually beat the artifact hate in this deck, which I like quite a bit. Over in the sideboard, I've got 2 portable holes and 2 perilous snares. Perilous snare is an Oblivion ring that also has a start your engines mechanic, but basically once your opponent takes some damage 4 times, you can start tapping your Oblivion ring to put +1/+1 counters on like your Walking Ballistas, and that's pretty messed up. Portable hole is a cute one that post sideboard, if we bring it into play, we can tutor with Tezzeret, again because Tezzeret can find this sort of thing because it's not limited on the type of mana, just mana value. And then we have our 4th LED and 4th Ballista in the sideboard as well, since we can find this with Karn. We have Lattice, which is a combo with Karn. We have Ensnaring Bridge, which is a combo with Karn. Our anti-combo suite now is 4 Land on the Void, 2 Disruptor Flute, and a Tormod's Crypt. Hopefully this is enough to actually, beat the graveyard decks. We will see. Anyway, I'm just excited to play some Bomberman, gonna be honest with you. I'll see you all for round 1. Okay, we're here for round 1. We're against Strifo, who is an old friend of mine. We'll keep this. Famously of the Strifo pile. But he's been doing all sorts of cool stuff these days. I am going to just go Ancient Tomb Pass. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I still just go land go. Turn 2, I do essentially a counterable One Ring. And then turn 3 is an uncounterable Ariok Salvagers. Okay, so Source of Plowshare is revealed. Good to know about. Okay, let's go Petal. And I think Plains. So yeah, this One Ring is probably going to get countered, is my guess. If there's a counter spell. Yep, gets forced. Pitching Keishless Skimmer, which is the one that whenever something exiles from your graveyard, +1/+1 counter on it. Another Coiling Oracle. That's an Uro. Okay, so this is... There's no plow up. Let's see if... Okay, this is good. So now I'm going to go Ancient Den. The Chalice for 1. And then once I have something to combo with the Salvager, I will go do that. Green Sun for 1 now. Mill a card. Yeah, it's mana dork. Taking 2. Manifold Key right on time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uncounterable. So yeah, we have infinite mana. We just need something to do with it. So a Ballista, a Tezzeret. This is going to be a Collector Roof, isn't it? It's part of the problem with these artifact decks is they get oofed. Another Salvager. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So if my opponent blocks the Salvager, then in like a lethal way, they'd have to block with oof, which would mean that I'd be unlocked here, so I'm not going to do. Uro comes down. Okay, what are we doing now? Saga, that's a good draw. Okay, so now I'm just holding back. Natural order. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be facing down. Fortunately, Manifold Key is in my hand where it cannot be fetched. This is Uro. This looks like Uro. Yep, it's Uro. So I'm gonna just pay 2 and return this pedal to my hand. Hey, Ballista. Too little too late because of the stupid Collector Oof. I can at least put it into play. As a means of growing my constructs as big as possible. Not ideal, but you know, we do what we can. Might get forced. It's getting forced. That's okay. I can return it back from my graveyard to hand eventually. Strifo is just milling cards to get this Uro engine online in case it dies here, which it will. So it's a 5/5. Do I want to block or do I just take this? Maybe I just take this one. I'm just going to take this damage and I'll start protecting myself down the road. I'm back, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll grab a pedal. Now I've got a couple 7/7s. And I have to try to push through this Uro thing. It's going to be tough. Main deck Collector Roof is always a tough spot for us to be. Okay. It's also looking at a problem where now there's 6 attackers and 4 blockers. Nope, there's 5 attackers and 4 blockers. That's even worse. I'm dead now. I'll concede. Going to game 2 against Bant, natural order stuff. I will want portable holes and perilous snares, I think. Maybe I just cut key and one of the chalices. Let's try that. Yeah, that collector oof was quite a pain last game. This hand, yeah, we'll keep it. It's an LED away from comboing. Which means LED, Karn, or Tezzeret all get me there. So I'm going to go Monolith and just pass off of that so I don't walk into a Force of Vigor too hard. I can also just shoot down the Molt Tender. I think I'll do that. So I'll go one, two, three, four, five, six, or 5 mana. I'll go human. Let's play Ballista X equals 2. See if it resolves. It might not. It did. Nice. Molt Tender's down. Okay, so now I have a Ballista in play. There's the oof. So that's, I think I'm just going to leave the Ballista in play. I should have played out the pedal because I could have cracked the pedal and tapped the Monolith. Okay, I no longer feel that way because now I have a Fleshraker and was able to play the pedal. So I feel smart now. Nice to feel smart. Okay, so now pass. 3 mana to parry. Prismatic ending for 3 colors, yeah. Dr. Oof not attacking. Tezzeret, that's nice. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, okay, so I can plus on Ballista and attack. So that's pretty cool. No blocks. So I'm just gonna let Tezzeret take 2 damage if Collector Roof attacks. Fairy comes in, bouncing the Ballista. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, that was a great draw. So we can go land Portable Hole and get rid of the oof, put a loyalty counter there. So now we can play 1, 2, 3, 4. We play the Salvagers. I can -3 Tezzeret, get the LED. Play LED, and now I have the combo. So 1, 2, 3. I'll do tap this, use that. And okay, so yeah, now I have the straight up combo and Trifo very nicely conceded. Okay, so going into game 3. Probably want all of the snare answers or all the oof answers in the main. Can cut the full set of chalices. And that means I probably want key back in the main. I think I like that. Let's run it. Yeah, on the draw, I think that like the turn 1 drop is kind of what matters, right? So this is a nice keep because it's got Saga, and then it's also got Perilous Snare. It's got both ways of dealing with turn 2 Collector Oof, which is what I anticipate. I anticipate turn 2 Collector Oof. Probably means a green sun for 2. It's a skimmer. So mills a card. Okay, so a Fleshraker. I'm actually going to play Fleshraker on this turn because next turn, if Fleshraker makes it around all the way, when I get LED next turn off the Saga, I can go Cavern Salvager and just combo and win. So that's going to be my hope. Cloud. That's okay. There's the oof stuff. One, two. I don't really think I need the construct. Let's go. Manifold key. Perilous snare. Oh, I was going to play the ring this turn. I just kind of brain farted. And then next turn, I guess I can go one ring. Listen up. Welcome back to Tezzeret Shaman. Okay, so now Perilous Snare back to hand. Gross. Okay, so next turn. Okay, this turn I feel like I should play a ring. Okay, we got some protection going. So gain 4 life. Okay. Now some sort of searching will occur. Next turn, my hope is that I can Perilous Snare this oof. And then basically just go off with the ring and Salvagers. Like Salvagers infinite mana. And then ring plus key is 3 cards right there. If I can find something good there, then I win. Equals 3. It's another oof. Oofier oof. Yeah, it's kind of a oofier oof. Prevents the ring from working. No need to attack because I'm all protected. Let's play the land. 1, 2, 3. Perilous Snare on the oof. Perilous Snare got forced. Now I take what's almost lethal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 7, either ways. I've been slain, I believe. Showing off exiling the One Ring. I like the flex. All right, very cool. Back down to 3. Okay. Now I have a few blockers. So these are all blockers, but I have to just, I can't even cast Salvagers with them because if I do, then I just die. Don't have enough blockers. Oh, Teferi's also at 3, so I'm dead on board, but let's pass it back. All right, max speed indeed. It's me speed. So time to concede, and I've been slain. On to round 2. And we're here for round 2 against Dewey Finn. We do Finn. I'm going to keep this, I think. Yeah. It's a little slow, but it's got to turn to Tezzeret, which is nice. We go key and then pedal and just kind of pass. And hopefully we can do something nasty with Tezzeret. Basic Plains Mirror. Ah, Ocelot's Pride, okay. Salvagers, okay, so now I know what I'm doing with Tezzeret. I am getting mana. I guess I'm going to get Ballista this turn. No, I should get LED this turn so that Tezzeret doesn't die, because I can cast Ballista this turn. Sorry, I can cast LED this turn, I cannot cast Ballista. Next turn, We'll see what I can do. I need some sort of artifact, like 0 mana artifact to get there. Static Prison also gets there. Tezzeret is in jail. Well, I'm glad that I got the LED at least. I'm going to do another on human. I guess I'm just passing the turn. I'll jam 1 rings until I cannot. Then when I'm fully ready, I will Salvager. Maybe this is Nojani this turn. No, it's this new Starfield Shepherd. It's warping out to grab a 1-drop or a plains. Got a Guide of Souls. That is a 1-drop. There it is. Now energy is created. I need land. I need mana. Really, a soul land would be perfect. Yeah, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 ring, comma the. Now next turn. Okay, so passing the turn now. And then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana at the very least, maybe more. I could have enough mana to cast 2 Salvagers. I'd feel good through removal. Could also maybe find a Chalice on one. Stuff the Storyteller does not matter to me. I'm going to be going a lot bigger than anything my opponent is doing right now. Yep. I'm not going to take any damage because I have the 1 ring. But my opponent got a lot of counters. A lot of stuff, a lot of life. It's all very good. A normal board state would not be able to beat this, but I'm just going to combo. Infinite combo action here. Okay, Chalice on 1, perfect. So I'll draw 3 cards first. Land. Chalice on 1. One, two, three, four, Salvager. So we go 1, 2, 3. We'll bring back LED. This is the combo. I have infinite mana now. My opponent just needs to let me do it. This will take me like 6 minutes or so. Just told them my plan in case they want to concede. But I'll pause the video so you don't have to deal with this, just me. So this is why people don't really play this deck online too much, is because in like higher stakes, more competitive events, people are way more incentivized to make you play it out. And it's like each cycle of LED is 7 clicks. And so if I were to create 50 mana, that's 50 times 7, that's 350 clicks. It's a lot of clicks. So anyway, Yep, that's the main issue with the actual Bomberman combo on Magic Online, at least. In paper, you can just say, okay, I have infinite mana. Or you guess you can't say infinite. I have a trillion mana. And you go from there. So let's see. My opponent is on some sort of fair stuff. Do I really need to sideboard this right now? I guess I'll bring in these cards. As well as a ballista. I'll cut the chalices because I'm bringing in important, potentially portable holes. And I'll cut one Karn. Karn seems the worst out of my kind of high-end card or curve toppers. My bangers. Got mana and action basically in this deck. Okay, I will keep this. Soul Land makes this a turn 2. Silence, okay. That's why I brought in Portable Hole. It's on human. Knight of Souls. Human that. Monolith pass. I could have cast a Ballista for 1, but there's no real purpose of doing that. Ocelot Pride, okay, so opponent's going to do annoying stuff this turn. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for a 1 ring. I'm going to hold these LEDs in case I draw a Tezzeret. I'm going to play a Ballista for now. And then I can always blow up the Ocelot Pride when I need to before the end step. Okay, so before the end step, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to block here, shoot the Pride, just fading. I don't even need to fade damage. What am I doing? That was dumb. I have ring protection. I just wasn't thinking. This grows Guide of Souls, blah, 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 blah. Another Pride. Arn. What's in my sideboard? Lattice doesn't get me anywhere. Bridge would get me somewhere in like 2 turns. I'd rather just cast a 1 ring. That's pretty good. Yep. That's like that. Next turn I can cast a big Ballista, at the very least. Hopefully next turn I can just like Perilous Snare into action. But we'll see what I draw. And Scout. Just making tokens, getting big. Lots of cool action. Lots of energy. This Quarry exiles creature cards from your graveyard to create a token that's a copy of it. One of my caverns is being destroyed. City's Blessing is achieved. Probably going to pump up the Guide and the Ocelot Pride. Be out of Ballista range. No, just cat tokens, okay. In that case, I'm in a decent spot, surprisingly. Oh, I did find a pair listener. Okay, so does that get me anywhere? It's a 3-mana play. And it'll leave me with 1, 2, 3. I have 3 mana of 1, 2, 3 mana remaining. That's not enough to get me anywhere. I think what I have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ballista. For 3. And try to hold on for one more turn. So now I will do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so oh no. Still might be dead. Or if not dead, I'm in danger. So I might need to kind of fade a turn with the ring. The fresh ring. Yeah, I'm at 4 life. Ouch. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available still. Static Prison on the ring. Does not matter, I have a fresh ring. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana available. So I could grab the LED. Perilous Snare. So I can Perilous Snare, Deafening Silence. And I can go land. 1, 2, 3. Karn. 1, 2, 3. Crack this for triple white. -3, grab Ensnaring Bridge. Cast that. And then hope that next turn I'm able to Lattice. And that will get there. Ophelia just no can't attack. I was all worried for a sec, but this is fine. This does not matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're F6ing. Making a Guide of Souls. Ocelot Pride, okay. Lots of action from my opponent. I cannot tap my Ancient Tomb or I lose. A Saga, so play Saga. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, which is not enough for Lattice. So I'll crack this, then I'll Lattice, yes. Let's get Microsoft Lettuce. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Boom. And there's the win. Okay, great. We did it. We're 1-1. I'll see you all for round 3. It's a pretty good poker hand. I think it's also a pretty good Magic the Gathering hand. Keep it. Full house. Green Sun Zenith usually means that I'm going to be facing down Collector Oof, potentially, which I don't love, but play a Chalice for 1. Hopefully that can do some sort of offset. Okay, this is a Reclaimer deck, which does typically mean Collector Oof. And there it is. Nope, Cub. Okay, great. I think I want to get the ball rolling with the One Ring here. Okay, and then next turn, we'll see what we do. Wasteland. Waste my city. A little hurtful, but not the worst. Knight Curator. This is Nadu. No, sorry, no, this is Reclaimer. I'm just not thinking. I'm not doing any thought. So, Saga. I guess I'll discard. I'm more likely to want to be like floating multiple One Rings over many turns than I am to be floating to need 3 Flush Rakers up from 2. I think. Ice Till Explorer. Oh no, this thing again. This can just pop Wasteland, 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 Wasteland over and over again until I die in a very sad way. I'm gonna take a ton of damage this turn. Ouch. Okay, so how did I not find any fast mana? That's not good. Because next turn I get double wasted at minimum. Yeah, I suppose I cast a Fleshraker and then proceed to die. I'll discard Karn. And Chalice. Maybe Chalice is a hit. I don't know. I'm all sorts of dead here. Yeah, because this is double wasteland. Which is emotional destruction. I will concede. I feel emotionally destroyed right now. Okay, so I don't think Chalice is the way to go about this. I think I want snares. I think I want portable hole. It might be that simple. Maybe keep one snare on the board to find with Karn. And then bring another LED into the main deck. Okay. We play first. Keep it. So this hand I can go turn 1 Monolith Fleshraker. Like by burning the petal. I think I actually prefer keeping the petal for an extra turn. Because then I can play it after the Fleshraker and generate an extra mana. My plan here is to basically try to ultimate this saga to get an LED. The Reclaimer has entered the play. This is good, I think. So then we go Monolith, Fleshraker, then I can even do this. And I can even get Karn here if I wanted. Sorry, I can even play Salamanders if I want. Do I want? No, I can't. I can play Karn though. If I played Karn, what would I do? Not much. I guess it generates mana again though. It's a colorless spell. I can grab the Ballista. Fucking Ballista. Okay. So now on my next turn, I can do all sorts of business. Assuming that I'm able to tutor up an LED. The burn all my LEDs main, but yeah, we got there. Great. Okay. Being on the play was a help, but we'll try that again on the draw. This hand has a portable hole, doesn't have a plains. I think I keep it off the back of how good Saga is. Could draw a natural plains as well. That would help for getting this portable hole online. Opponent is casting Once Upon a Time. Under Reclaimer, they're doing Surveil land though. Okay, so Monolith. Cavern on Human. And I'll pass. Next turn, my likely plan is Monolith, Fleshraker, LED, LED. Maybe not. Okay. As soon as I'm able to do that, I will do Monolith, Fleshraker, LED, LED. Another mana source off the top. Soul Land would be the best one. Cat Cub. One mana source off the top. Yeah. I don't even need to cast the Monolith this turn then. Fleshraker, LED, LED gets me there. Same way. Get Monolith, LED, LED, then I just have one colorless left over. No need to burn the Monolith. LED. LED. And then I just kind of came back. I think so. So Urza Saga can find a Lotus Petal. It gives me white if I need it. Say I draw a Salvador or something. Elongates, phases out the Fleshraker, phases out the Cub. No. Phases out the Fleshraker. I take damage. Reclaimer's up this turn. Up to no good. Boom, got him. Careless Snare. So I will get the Lotus Petal here just so I have access to white. Need it. Cast a Monolith. We'll do that. Then suppose I'll crack this for a portable hole on the Reclaimer. I will cast it's draining me 1 mana. No, I'm not going to drain. I can do Ensnaring Bridge off of this mana. Because it's a 3/3 Scythecat Cub. May as well attack for 2. I think. It's Marilage. Oh. An Endurance, I think. No, it's a Marilage. Okay. Well, that was dumb of me. I can't attack. My opponent is 1 portable hole removal away from killing me. Okay. I've got a 1-turn window to get out of this. Is it bigger? No, okay. So opponent can't attack. I'm not going to blow the Saga. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Maybe I do, because Saga can find another LED. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Six. Minus Karn. Say yes. Grab Lattice. Cast Lattice. And hopefully that's game. Okay, so I can't do much anymore. And I have a emergency button of cracking LED to make sure that my opponent can't attack with their 6/6 or 20/20. Cool. Opponent decides that was enough. We're 2-1. See you all for round 4. Back for round 4 against Hennick MTG. I will keep this hand. It's a weird one. So, depending upon what my opponent is playing, there's a lot of good lines. I could go Eldrazi into Cavern Eldrazi, or like City of Traders uncountable Fleshraker, but then all these things are countable and these are probably more impactful. I think I probably want to just go Saga Pass because I don't know what I'm up against, and this is on average kind of just a very flexible opening because it lets me tutor sooner. There we go, Chalice on 1. So I'm actually going to YOLO this Chalice on 1 around a daze. In case this is Reanimator. So they could Entomb now. Okay, the basic island. Less like Reanimator. They are brainstorming in response. Does it resolve? does. Fantastic. Okay. So now, what is my opponent up to is the question. What do they get? Okay, so they're on not Reanimator. They're on Prismatic Ending the Chalice of the Void. Okay. Monolith makes me want to get a key here, so I'll get a key. Maybe I get a Petal because my Tezzeret's a key. No, I'll get a key just in case my Tezzeret gets countered. Monolith got countered. Okay. Force pitching, dress down. So they're just on like Jeskai Wizards or Jeskai Control. Back to basics. Yep. Rough. Okay, human. My new plan is basically just do nothing until I can combo off. So I need an LED, I need more mana, and I can kind of one-shot it. So my opponent doesn't have like a plow or anything. Can also draw basic planes or more mana rocks. We are running into all sorts of various stuff today, huh? I guess I'll try a monolith. Incorrect. Incorrect to try a monolith. Stoneforge. Okay, they're on back to basic Stoneblade. I know the list now. Cauldron to close it out. Plains is a basic. That's good. Got a few turns to try to muscle this. Ponder. Should have probably pondered before casting the Cauldron, but no, not my decision. I'm just over here not doing much. I should have probably not cast the Grim Monolith. We all have done things we regret. I need a land and or a soul land and an LED. And now I have to pay some Jace to get there. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Well, that doesn't get me anywhere. I'll just go to clean up, discarding one of my Tezzerets. I'm probably dead at this point because Spell Pierce or Counterspell or Force of Will, LED all beat me. Or literally Swords to Plowshares on the Salvager. Lots of things beat me. Fire Skull. What do I do? Can't salvage her. I think I just pass. And I die to the Batter Skull, that's right. Okay, so against back to basic Stoneblade. Chalice is actually only so-so because they have so many ways to answer it. It doesn't advance my game plan. I think I'd much rather have Portable Hole and Perilous Snare to answer their answers to my stuff. I'm gonna try to jam threats until the cows come home. Getting quick back to basics there was pretty unfortunate. Okay, on the play for game 2. Yeah, keep. Don't keep this hand, do not play it. Tomb. Monolith. Don't counter it. Alright, well, got countered. A little hurtful, but I understand. Next turn, I will jam a Tezzeret into play. Saga. I was going to do the planes, but now this is better. Spell Pierce. Consign. Consign. Okay. Vinia means that construct tokens are my way forward currently, because my non-creature spells aren't castable. I only have 3 measly lands. So these 4-drops don't quite the stack. I could have cast a Salvager, but it doesn't get me anywhere right now. Yep, not blocking that. Stoneforge for Cauldron or something. Fire Skull. I think I'd still make a construct. Key. Attack. And if for some reason they let me do some sort of untapped trick on my tapped construct, I will take advantage of that. I don't anticipate that. Shuffled. Monolith. Please. Oh, yes. Three mana. No, it doesn't get me anywhere because I can't cast the Tezzeret. I can just play a Salvager. I guess I'll do. Not too worried about this Batterskull Skull right now. Brainstorming into all sorts of good stuff, I'm sure. Not feeling great about this game. Not out of it, but I'm not doing well either. No attacks. Land. Come on. Damn. Okay. Well, I was hoping that would resolve. It didn't. Okay, so next turn, I'll draw another land. I might be able to cast a One Ring. Instead, I'm going to die. I think I have to block. Just to float the damage. Cool. Drew a land. And cast the One Ring. Gets countered, I just lose. Doesn't, I don't just lose. That's great. Okay. So there's a chance. Not a good chance, but there's a chance. Getting very close to not being able to tap this Ancient Tomb anymore. Or at least the only way to be able to tap it is with a One Ring protection where I don't take damage. Okay, so now take one, go to 3. Okay, that's good. So I'll go human. I just need everything to resolve forever, so the One Ring. Cool, fresh ring. Do I take 1 and go to 2 here? I think so. Go to 2. 2 more cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So I have more if I One Ring resolves first. So 4, One Ring resolves. Yeah, okay, so I'll go Saga. 1, 2, 3, 4. One Ring. Now they found the Force. And that kills me. Because I cannot do that. Okay. So we're 2-2 on to round 5. It's been a fun one. Okay, on to round 5. This hand has all mana, no action. This hand has a mix of mana and action. I'll keep it. I'm going to get rid of one of the 2 ballistas. Turn 1 chalice. Turn 2 Karn. Karn. Is that enough? Is that good? Well, it's good. It gets forced. Force pitching stock up. Omnitel? Looks like Omnitel. Or like Jewel. I'm going to cast a ring. Tezzeret. What's happening to me? Intuition. Looks command just to dig for a card. I respect that. I'm already at 10 life, jeez. This tomb is beating. Okay, Cavern Human. Okay. So now we need an LED and we're off to the races. Four. One ring of their own. Okay, Opal. So let's find some LEDs. We kind of did. So I could go Fleshraker. And throw this ballista into nothing. And then I can Tez. -3, grab an LED. Cast it. And I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to cast it on 0. I think I don't because then I can't combo. And comboing successfully seems like a big deal for my tournament success here. I'm going to go to 3 next turn. If I have a next turn. I guess I should have cast a second chalice. That's on me. Now I just thought I needed all my mana. So now Ring is going with a mana up. No more mana. One more mana. Tapping Monolith or Ring? Ring. Lots of cards. Okay. 9 cards, cleanup step. So I have to beat forces. To plan to beat forces. Go to 3. Okay, so draw some cards. Nice. One, two, three, four, uncounterable. Salvagers. Then I have 2 attempts on LED. So I have double force beaten. So I sack this for triple white. Use 2 white to return it. And then this is going to go quicker because I have a Flush Raker in place, so I just need to loop LED. Let's make it countered. As I have another attempt. Cool. And got game 1 in the artifact mirror. Blue artifacts versus white artifacts. I don't think I want the chalices, or maybe I do. Shifty Flute is kind of funny. It's a lot of symmetrical effects. Maybe I just do that. Karn seems like the main action. Disruptive Flute's good at like either naming force or the One Ring if my opponent has one and I don't, or all sorts of things like that. Okay, I'm happy with this hand. This hand has a turn 1 Tezzeret. It could also potentially do things like turn 1 Saga, but I think Tez is better. Yeah, Tomb. Tez. Untap Monolith, Flush Raker. Flush Raker at the force. So tapped land, another key. Opponent's not using their keys on my monolith. That's pretty rude. So let's do Saga, Monolith. Untap Monolith, why not? Four. One ring. Okay, so that's why we have Disruptor Flute in the deck. It's going to get out of hand quickly unless... Oh no, it's already getting out of hand. There's no unless. Need to disrupt urgently. That was not a Disruptor Flute. Okay, so... I just want a Chalice. I think I gotta. I mean, it's pretty much out of my hands now. Yeah, that probably kills me. Paradoxical. Or just keying. Duel. I hate that I'm not literally dead. Oh, I am. My opponent has Force in their deck. I'm just going to go to game 3. I was not actually dead, but I'm close enough that the life EV of not watching that play out was worth it to me. I hope you agree. Okay, game 3 on the play. Yeah, this is good. We'll go turn 1 Raker, turn 2 Ring. If I ever find an LED I can combo. Lead on, Petal, Raker. Okay. Turn 2 Ring, turn 3 Salvager. Is that the plan? I guess that's... Okay, so I'm actually going to go for the win. Because I think I can beat a counterspell. I actually think I can beat two counterspells. So I go Cavern on Human. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the Salvager. Discard that. Bring LED back to hand. Cast it, and now I get another trigger. Which means that even if this gets consigned, I get to try again. Like it's Fond. Okay. Well, that's worse for me by quite a bit, but it's not game over. I can still pick up a Petal and keep chugging. Lose a ring out of all that, so that's rough, but I think it was worth going for the win. I'm not a coward. Stock up, okay. So Tezzeret or LED are really good draws for me. At the very floor, I can just like sack Petal. Monolith is cool. Play Monolith. I'll sack Petal to return Petal. trigger Fleshwrecker again. Costs me a little bit. No, this sustains. What am I doing? It's lethal. Yeah, because Petal basically pays for itself on this loop. Cute little loop. Mana neutral. GG's. Cool. That was a nice little Bomberman win at the end there. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this deck. I certainly did. We did not run into the, Reanimator or anything that decks du jour that you'd expect to run into, but we ran into a lot of cool stuff, a lot of collector ifs, unfortunately. We finished with a solid 3-2. I liked the deck. I think that Tezzeret was pretty sweet in it. It really opened up a lot of lines, a lot of options. It's a challenging deck. I don't think I played it optimally. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time as we ramp up for Eternal Weekend. Bye-bye.